Hello, Mr. Ейетга, and welcome to Bulgaria. We welcome you with some protests these days, but as you're coming from Brussels, I'm sure it's not a problem for you. You're used to it. As Alex told to the audience, you're managing the European Innovation Partnership for Agricultural Sustainability and Productivity. And can you tell us a little bit more, what exactly is it? We call it EIP AGRI here, but I'm sure for most of the people it sounds a little bit futuristic. So maybe you can make it simpler.
The EIP AGRI is a European Innovation Partnership for Agricultural Productivity and Sustainability. As it is very long, we shorten it in EIP AGRI. In fact, it is a policy instrument that was set up in 2010 by the European Commission with the goal of fostering innovation in agriculture, forestry, and now extended to rural areas. This initiative is in fact implemented through two existing policies. So you have the Common Agricultural Policy, but also the Research and Innovation Policy Program. So those are the two main implementing programs. In addition to this, the EIP AGRI support facility was set up in the frame of European CAP network. And the EIP AGRI support facility for innovation knowledge exchange, including EIP and so on, that is very long again, is the external unit that is supporting the Commission in fostering and facilitating innovation exchange, but also connecting innovation actors across Europe. This is the one I'm running, and that is based in Brussels under the coordination and the responsibility of DG AGRI.
Yes, so you work very close with the Commission and supporting them in this innovation.
I'm working for the Commission, I'm working for the Commission, but I'm not the Commission.
Yes.
Voilà.
Okay. And because we're here to talk about renewable energy sources, have you already identified some good practices for using renewable energy in agricultural holdings? And do you see already the real results of this usage?
I think when we're talking about renewable energy at farm level, we should consider a bit the type of farm or agriculture we're speaking about, because all the farms, they have specific needs. Huh? So it is not one solution fitting all of this. For that, you have two types that are proved to be quite useful. You have the bioenergy that is been quite famous, using the biomass or waste or residues from agricultural products. And then you have the second category now that is also quite promising and very well used. Those are the photovoltaics, so what we call agri-photovoltaics, that are also used for producing and helping farms to be self-sufficient regarding the energy. And there is a third category, but that one is quite a bit controversial. It is the windmills and so on, but it is a bit complicated. And also regarding the environment, there are a lot of critiques on that one. But normally what I would say is that you have two main types. So the biomass and bioenergy, and then the photovoltaics in general. Yeah. That are the two main ones.
Actually, in Bulgaria, the topic with the photovoltaics is very up to date, and they are very much supported under the Rural Development Program measures, and now under also the National Recovery and Resilience Plan. So many farmers are heading towards this type of solar panels and photovoltaic energy. But there are some restrictions, actually. They are not allowed to sell this energy here in Bulgaria. But talking about this type of solutions under EIP AGRI and the projects, the operational groups running there, have you already noticed some good practices, some interesting projects, something not just to put some solar panels, but something more than that, something innovative?
Indeed, using agri-photovoltaics is not innovative at all. Huh? In fact, you can put solar panel everywhere. Yeah. The usual practice now is installing them on the roof of most of structures at farm. But what is promising as innovation now, what we see, I'll here mention one project. It is the EIP farm, so people can check later on. This is hydrogen and electrification at farm level. In fact, what is quite innovative now is to combine solar panels, the agri-photovoltaics, with some other possibilities. For instance, combining a solar panel with a hydrogen panel. You see, so that you do produce energy, but at the same time, regarding the hydrogen panel, they are there to produce hydrogen gas. You see, those are the panels that you add them on the solar panel, and then you have at the same time the production of energy, but also the production of the gas. And in fact, what is happening? It is quite difficult to use the agricultural land. So the main innovation now is that they are using the open space, what we call now open space photovoltaics. They are building structures, tall structures that are very high so that the machine can still walk around, and then that one, and from there they are collecting energy. So it has no impact on the surface. You can still use the surface to cultivate whatever you want, but at the same time, it is being used to produce also energy and so on. This is one example where they are combining those two things. And then you have another, but this is for those who like to have more information, it is in Belgium. It is Catholic University of Leuven that is testing that solution and also see how it could be efficiently implemented. And then you have another example that is in Germany, but then it is a bit different here because there the purpose would be to put the farmer at the center of the system because they would be using those land with those high panels. But there they are combining the panels with biochar application. So it's a bit something that is quite new and is also helping for the decarbonization of this. And there you can connect. What is the test that they are doing now is to connect this with the local energy system. So the farmer will have now a bigger role in producing food, but also energy for the whole community. This is where the innovation is now. As I was saying, just installing solar panel is no more, is not innovative.
It sounds more cost effective, actually, even without the subsidies and just to, it's a market.
No, this is the direction where they should go, combining both. And also for each farm, the solution, for some of them, the bioenergy will still be the best option. Mm-hmm. For the other ones, they may use those new systems. But it's just to say you need to assess the farm and see what are the real needs of that farm, instead of just taking things and install them.
Yeah, okay. And what about the precision farming? Is it more energy effective, or on the contrary, needs more a bigger energy input in it?
No, I think that we cannot oppose both, because as I was mentioning now, in the same test farm, it is Transfarm, the name of the farm in the Catholic level. They are also installing sensors on those solar panels. There are even other systems for greenhouse. For greenhouse production, where they are also using those agrovoltaics with sensors to improve the irrigation system, for instance. You see, is improving the irrigation system, but also you have the drones and the automatized system where you also use that energy. I will not say that precision farming is consuming too much energy, but it is good because it's also helping to run a farm on a better and efficient way, you see. So we cannot oppose both things, but both things are very much complementary. And that is a bit the future, as I was saying. That is a bit the innovation where the things should go.
So to close this conversation, what do you think? Is it obligatory on this stage to use the renewable energy in the agricultural holdings?
I will not say it is obligatory, but I will suggest, yes, at the market point, I will suggest, because you say I'm working for farmers, as I said, regarding farmers, I will say it is better for them to try to produce their own energy and be self-sufficient and not depending to external factors. And for that, there are a lot of possibilities at farm level. And once again, it's a question of assessing and looking at what they can do themselves. You see, because if you do externalize everything, then it's been more expensive because the input is getting higher than the output, and then it's not beneficial for farmers. So using renewable energy, I would say yes, but they should assess their capacity and their needs.
The best way, and not to be led by the subsidies, maybe, just to see how.
This is why I'm saying that they should look at their own. You see, in fact, this is a question of economy. Yeah? You see, if your business model is oriented towards the external factor, you will always be at the risk of not solving your own problem. So you should be first making sure that you have the control of the most important factors in your production system. And then you see what you can take from outside. Because if you take everything from outside, it is the same, including the subsidies. The subsidies are just there to help, but they cannot last forever. You see, so, and just to conclude, I would say a farm is an enterprise. It is a business. You see, you should run it as a business with a vision. That is what I can say at this stage.
Thank you very much for this. And
you're welcome.
I think it was very interesting for our audience. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm
Thank you.
happy to come here.
Yeah.